Hi Pisces, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of September 2021. I do want to thank you genuinely for joining me, but I also want to remind you in this moment to go ahead and like the video. Do leave me a comment down below about your situation, how the reading resonates, or some emojis, whichever works for you. And don't forget to subscribe to this lovely channel if you haven't done so already. And as I say that completely weird, let's begin by pulling a couple messages from the Soul's Journey deck. And keep in mind, this is an intuitive general read. So due to it being general, take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. And check your other placements within your chart for more messages. But I'm also accepting requests at this time for personal readings. So in the description box below, you'll see the options, pricing, and my email. Just reach out and I'll get that started for you. For my lovely Pisces for September 2021, money and career. Okay, let's see here, right from the top. I'm going to switch this one out. Okay. With courage at the bottom of the deck, there's a feeling that in the month of September, there's going to be a focus on a lot of Pisces out there needing to build up the courage to do what's right for you, or to speak your mind, to get your voice out there, to, for some of you, put your art out into the world. It just feels like a lot of creating in the month of September. And so we also have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. And so throughout the month of September, it feels like you might be a bit indecisive. And it might be due to a bit of overthinking, or just feeling like you have a lot of options to choose from. And it might be one of those situations where you had minimal choices, in the previous months, and then September rolls around and you have so many choices. It's, one of those situations where it's all right after having very few to choose from. I feel like I put that in a strange way, but you're also going to be pushed to utilize your beautiful Pisces intuition as you feel a bit back and forth, or indecisive to a certain extent. All right. And then we have relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And so there's going to be a focus on your relationships to a certain extent outside of your work environment, as well as those people that you bond with the most within your work environment. Some of you Pisces feeling as if you're kind of changing how you feel about certain people you work with, or your job kind of adjusts your way of being in certain relationships outside of your job or career. And just feeling like there's a lot of opinions and judgments surrounding you throughout the month of September, and to kind of look within and trust your beautiful intuition once again. And then we have envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And so there's a feeling that you may feel kind of pushed by the universe to a certain extent to compare your situation to others around you, whether they're more successful or deal with less struggles, or some may have more financial comfort than you do, and a need to keep it present, focus on your own path, your own journey, and to let people sort of do what they do and don't compare. All right. And so we're going to continue by pulling 6 tarot cards from the Light Seers tarot deck. I'm going to do some initial shuffling for this. Alrighty. To continue for Pisces money and career situation for September 2021. I'm going to pull them right from the top. Okay. Pretty good energy. With the King of Wands at the bottom, as well as the Moon, you might find yourself feeling a bit overwhelmed, drowning in the amount of work you have to accomplish, or just a bit emotional about becoming more of a leader, or having to stand up and be proud of all you've accomplished and overcome when it comes to your money and career. Feeling like you've dealt with some difficulties financially in the recent past, or you're overcoming certain financial struggles. A lot of you thinking thoroughly about paying off a level of debt that has just weighed heavily on your heart, your mind, and your soul. And a feeling that a lot of Pisces are standing up and doing what's right for them, even though, again, there's a lot of opinions and judgments surrounding you. And it's feeling easy again to compare your situation to others. The 5 of Wands to begin the 6-card spread. And so you begin the month of September feeling as if it's a little bit of a never-ending battle, right? Feeling as if you pay off one bill and then there's another, or feeling as if, you accomplish one thing within your career, your job, or your business, however it pertains to you, and then there's just a ton of other things to add to your to-do list. Feeling like you never can kind of finish what you're doing without something else being piled on top of it. feeling a bit repetitive to begin the month as well, to a certain extent, where you're feeling a bit feisty, a bit passionate, a bit on fire, wanting to kind of express yourself more, but not sure how to exactly go about it. But at the same time, feeling like it's a good time to build up that courage, that confidence, and feeling like you're going for something new or approaching your job, your business, your career in general in a different manner, even if it doesn't fully feel like it at the beginning of the month. A lot of you finding that you're just trying to climb the corporate ladder or ladder towards a new level of success, and feeling like you're a bit misunderstood. It feels like it's at the beginning of the month within this first chunk. There's several people around you that don't really fully get what you're trying to go after, or you're not feeling very supported to a certain extent. Okay, and we're moving on to the High Priestess. Sorry, that startled me. And as you move on to the middle of the first half of the month, you find yourself feeling kind of peaceful or a bit drained, a bit depleted from all the work you've been completing or moving towards, all of the efforts you've been putting forth to see a new level of success, and feeling your intuition very, very strong. But for whatever reason, you don't feel the need to make a decision right off the bat. It may be the energy in the air or certain individuals, energies around you that are making you feel sort of rushed to do things quicker, faster, or to make a decision on the spot, and you feeling the need to trust your intuition and do what's right for you in a more peaceful way. Feeling like a lot of you Pisces out there have had a job in the past, or several, or are wrapped up in a work situation currently that is very on edge or just anxious or stressful in general, and it doesn't really bring out a peaceful side of you, and it leaves you depleted at times. So you needing to just kind of move towards a more peaceful approach to what you are trying to accomplish at this time. And it just feels like, again, your intuition is going to be a huge focus in the first half of the month in general, as you decide to either switch up your career in general or start something new, trying to get a business off the ground, or some of you, again, trying to become an entrepreneur, or just, it feels like some Pisces are being pushed by the universe to reroute to a whole different career path, right? Heavily thinking at this point about your money, but feeling more peaceful about it. King of Pentacles. And so as you move to finish up the first half of the month, you find yourself feeling very mature, right? Thinking about things thoroughly, maybe overthinking to a certain extent, but trying to very much so at the end of the first half not to compare yourself or feel envious of other people due to their financial comfort or success. Some of you looking at things on social media and being reminded of wanting to move to a different location, which is really financially difficult for you, or feeling as if, you know, you want a bigger house or a better apartment or a better car, and thinking thoroughly about those financial choices and options. A lot of you wanting to change things up in general, but not sure how to sort of budget it, or just trying to weigh what is worth the cost, and, you know, thinking thoroughly about what you need and what you want, okay? And just feeling very pushed by the universe to make a change, whether it's a financial purchase or simply a change once again in your career. And there's a big focus as well as you make your way to wrap up the first half of the month on your manifestation skills, keeping things positive, optimistic, and moving towards what you desire to sort of see it come to be, almost like magic. All right? And we're moving on to the second half of the spread in month, and we have the Eight of Cups. And so as you begin the second half of the month, a lot of you Pisces will be leaving a job that doesn't work out for you, or finding yourself wrapped up in a dramatic situation within your career choice, and it just leaving you sort of temporarily needing to walk away to avoid more drama or conflict, or it just making you a bit anxious in general. Feeling as if walking away takes a lot of courage, but it just at the same time kind of puts out the fire or allows you to regain that level of inner peace. Some of you needing to, if you're dealing with an upbeat, sort of energetic, anxious work environment, needing to take a walk throughout the workday, maybe several times to keep the inner peace or to bring it back, or to just feel better about your workday in general. Utilizing nature or music to kind of calm you down or make you feel happy, to make you feel better about your work choice. Bear with me with the background noise. And being aligned with the Five of Wands, it just feels like, again, a bit of conflict that you're walking away from, whether it's some of you are walking away from certain past financial choices and decisions and being like, it is what it is, I can't keep stressing myself out, right? Or walking away from a job that feels dead end, or where there's no progress or chance to move up. and walking towards your success, happier days, walking towards what you desire at this time, however it pertains to you. And then we have the Page of Swords to make our way to the middle of the second half of the spread and month. And at this point, you're going to find yourself sort of doing a bit of a balancing act, trying to accomplish a lot of to-dos, a lot of obligations to fulfill. It feels like a lot of you Pisces will be gaining new knowledge, new skill sets for a job you're beginning, or in order to foresee yourself in a better, more successful career choice. Some of you continuously gaining new knowledge to get your business off the ground or take it to the next level. But being aligned with the High Priestess, it just feels like you're very depleted as well in the middle of the second half of the month, trying to do what you need to get yourself to a level of success and financial comfort, but feeling like people are just being very judgmental or just not helping with their comments, their judgments, or just, it just feels very opinionated around you. And you feeling very opinionated as well, but just trying to keep to yourself or just trying to get to that level of success, but feeling as if it's necessary to gain a new level of knowledge to see yourself move towards that success you desire, okay? And we're moving on to the Three of Pentacles. I do feel the need to remind you to implement a lot of self-care in the second half of the month, or the month in general, to feel less depleted, to feel better about yourself, and to keep yourself moving forward in a courageous, confident manner. So to finish up the month of September, you find yourself getting a level of attention and admiration. People looking at you within your career, coworkers, your boss, or for some of you, your employees, and looking at you in a beautiful light, noticing the effort you've been putting in, or it feels like some of you Pisces will be getting an award, or just being recognized for being such a hard worker, or just being dedicated. I see somebody finishing up the month being recognized for several years of dedication to a job they don't really love, but have been dedicated to for an extent, for a period of time. Excuse me, as I struggle. And I do feel like a lot of you will finish up the month seeing threes as a reminder of the success that you deserve and are moving towards at this time, however that pertains to you. Being aligned with the King of Pentacles, it feels like you'll be noticed within your work environment or within your business for a level of maturity, or for utilizing your beautiful, intuitive Pisces mind to your advantage to either help other people along the way, or to simply just help yourself and get your situation to a more successful level. Feeling like creative ideas will come to you to finish up the month, to implement more income, to see yourself be able to purchase a new car, a new home, an apartment, or just to travel more. All right? And so we're going to finish this up by pulling a message or two from the Small Making Magic deck. Bear with me as I struggle. To finish up Pisces Money and Career read for September 2021. Time to shine. Create the energetic resonance for golden opportunities. And so it's a month where the universe is going to push you to shine on a different level, to stand up and be proud of all you've overcome and all you're about to achieve and have achieved up until this point, and a need to glow on a different level, even when you're feeling depleted. So implementing more self-care so you can shine, glow, and attract those opportunities and a new level of success within your career and your finances. All right, Pisces? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to reach out for a personal reading. Wishing you nothing but the best, sending you love and light. Hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Pisces.